Hello everyone. Let me quickly ask ChatGPT what is Power BI service. So as you can see, Power BI service is a cloud-based business analytics service that enables users to visualize and share insights from their data. So in my last tutorial, we learned about Power BI desktop. We learned how to create charts and graphs and different visualizations in Power BI desktop. But here now we are going to take a complete walkthrough to Power BI service. So basically Power BI service is an online tool and it is available in the web browser or in the mobile from anywhere. So in fact you can create charts and graphs and all the visualizations here also. But it is online, so you need to have continuous connection of internet. So this is what we are going to learn today. So what are we going to do in Power BI service, and how is it different from Power BI desktop? Okay. So and similarly, let me just quickly ask, how is it different from Power BI desktop? Okay, so as we all know that these both are components of Power BI suite. Okay, so desktop is a local application where you can create and design reports. Okay, so the thing is that it does not require an internet connection. Okay, and you can create your reports, you can perform extensive data modeling and transformation from Power BI desktop. But Power BI service is a cloud-based platform where also you can do all these things. Only thing is that you can directly share with your people, and you don't need to publish anything in Power BI service. If you have created any report in Power BI desktop, you have to publish it to Power BI service to make it available to everyone. Okay, so this is the difference, and today I am going to focus on Power BI service. Okay, so yeah, so if you have not subscribed to our channel, I request you please subscribe to our channel, and this will help us and encourage us to create such free tutorials. Okay, so this is the Power BI service. You just have to go to app.powerbi.com. Once you do that, you will open this page where you must be signed in. If you are not signed, it will ask you to sign in. So we are going to click on new report, and then here, as I said, it's suppose use data sets. We are going to use Excel sheet here for our report creation. Okay, so there are some limitations here in Power BI service. It does not support all the features, but it is online. Like you have this report already present in online. You don't have to share. You don't have to publish it to anywhere. It is already online. It is refreshed. It can be scheduled to refresh. In fact, you can also embed the content of a Power BI report to a website. Okay, so we are just going to see all these things in this tutorial. So I'm going to take a sample data as my data set. So I'll just select this file. You have to go to upload file and select the file. So as I said, it requires a continuous internet connection, and you should be connected to internet to all the activity here in Power BI service. And in case of Power BI desktop, it is a local platform where you can perform create reports offline, but you cannot create dashboard here. You have to take the report to Power BI service, and from there you can create dashboard. Okay, so you have to be signed in. If you are not signed in, you have to sign in. Okay, and also make sure you are signed in with your official email ID, because it does not allow any personal email ID. Okay, so I'm just signing in. Once it is signed in, I'll be able to perform and create reports. So we are basically right now connecting to a data source. Okay, so now it's connected and we have a connection established. So we'll click on next. So then, yeah, so it is all happening online. So here we have all these tables, so I'll just take sales order. So I think there is only one table. There are instructions also, but I don't think that is any relevant. So I'll just take sales order and click on create. So if you take this table, it will give you a preview of that. So basically, in case of Power BI desktop, while even importing the data, it allows you to perform, a transformation of data. But here you just have to create the report. So as I said, it does not provide that much extensive features to create, data transformation or data modeling. You can do data modeling here as well. But in case of Power BI desktop, it opens up a query editor where you can perform extensive data transformation. So I'll just click on create. So we have this order date, region, representative item, units, unit cost, and the total sales for that item. So we are going to use this as our data set. So yeah, it is slow sometimes. Based on your internet connection, it will work. Preparing the data set, then loading the data to report. It will allow you to create the visualizations. Okay, so now this is the screen where you can create visualizations. So you have this drag and drop features from the visualization style. These are all called tiles, and this is again the data section where your table has been imported with all the columns. Okay, so this is again the filters. I'll just minimize the filters, so I'll have a more space here to create visualizations. So let me just walk you through the things here. So you have a workspace here. So whatever you create, the reports and dashboard will be stored in your workspace. By default, the name is my workspace. Even you can also create a new workspace. Okay, so here you get some options like, like for example, text box. So I'll just give a text box here first. Let me just write something like sales report by units, items, and region. Okay, so I'll just select this, we'll bring it up, make it bigger. Okay, make it bold if you want. I'll just change the color to white. Then you have to go to formatting, then properties, effects, color. I'll make it any dark color. Okay, so this gives a background. So now we have this title, or you can say a header of the report. So we are going to quickly create some visualizations and learn how and what we can do here. So let me just quickly add a pie chart. Okay, I'll just drag this. Yeah, just drag it a bit up. Okay, so and the legend I will put representative, and in the values I will say total cost, total sales. So yeah, in the values I will say total sales. Okay, so you can see here very easily we can analyze and say that Kivel has done the highest amount of sales, okay, 15%, and then we have Jones who has done the second highest. Okay, so this is the way you can analyze your data. So I'll go to general effects, I will give it a border, you can give a shadow also. Okay, so this is your total sales based on the person who has done that sale. Okay, so I'll just go to general title, I'll just change the title, so I'll say total sales by representative, okay, or the, I'll just put like representative, okay, fine. So you can make it bold, you can make it a bit bigger, so based on your choice. This is my first visualization. Let me add a donor chart to the same report. Okay, so here we are going to see, let's say, items by, so the legend will be items, and then we'll say units. Okay, so you can see here like the highest amount of items that has been sold is binder. Okay, then we have 716 is for pencils, so 716 pencils have been sold, so highest is binder, so binder is something which has been sold the max. You can also put more details here, so for example if you put a representative here or maybe a region here, so you'll get to know that binder has been sold maximum in central, and then just if you select any item here, you just have to click on clear selections. So you can see here binder item has been sold maximum in central, then below is east, and then the least in the west. Again you can see the pencil has been sold maximum in central, then in east and in west. Here also you can see here the pen set has not been sold in west region, it has only been sold in central and east region. So how easy it makes your data analysis. So that's the benefit of Power BI. I'll just quickly go to effects and change the border and shadow, so it gives a bit better look. Okay, so let me also add a line and clustered column chart. I'll add it here, just move it a bit left. Okay, so then this is my third visual to analyze total sales. Okay, so we'll analyze total sales, so we'll put it into y-axis. So here we'll have two y-axis. Okay, so one will be again we'll say representative on the x-axis. Okay, so by this much you can understand that QL has done the maximum sale, which was also being shown here, right? So, and at this point what I'm going to do is on the line y-axis I'm adding units also. So when I do this, what is happening, I also get to know that sum of units that Jones has sold is 396. Okay, that is the maximum units that he has sold. Okay, the total sales may be more by QL, but the number of units that has been sold maximum is by Jones. Okay, so it gives me a even further detailed analysis. You can also give a column legend, so you can divide your sales in terms of region. Okay, now you can see in the central region you have this, you have all these distinction between the sales. Okay, so this is the way you can do. Then we have this what do you call, okay, so I think this one is the clustered column chart. Yeah, so that will give a better understanding. So I'll just not add this legend here, so that we will understand in clustered column chart. Okay, let me add this. I'll just put a visual here. So in the formatting, I go to effects, in that I will add a visual and the shadow. Okay, you can always change. I'm not going to show them for all of them, so you just go to effects and then general, title, make it bold, increase the font, sum of units by item and region. You can do that, whatever your choice is, you can do. You can play with your visual. Okay, so I just make it bold, a bit bigger. Yeah, I'll just quickly add this clustered column chart to have a deep insight into our sales based on more item. Okay, so here I'll just move it a bit upward. Okay, so then we have this a bit move upward. Yeah, so then I'll have more space for this. Okay, so what we are going to do is we are going to take total sales on y-axis, and then on x-axis we are going to take what do you call items. Okay, so you can see binder has been sold the maximum, binder has the maximum sale. Then in the legend I will say take region, so that will give me a even further deep insight. So now we get to know that binder has maximum sale, but in which region? So binder has maximum sale in central region, and again least in the west. Okay, similarly the desk, we can get to know that it has not been sold in east region. Okay, and here again the west is the least, so we get a better visual. So at any point you want to have a focused view, you can click on this focus mode and you will have a bigger representation of the data. Okay, so this is the way you can do this. And also there is a tooltip option here, so if you want you can also add units here to tooltip, and that will give me as a sum of units. So how many number of units has been sold by binder? It is 424. Okay, so if you want to highlight anything on the tooltip, you can just add it to tooltip, and if you just take your cursor, it will also give you a detail of that. So you can see desk has been sold 7 items and total is this. There is no sale of in east region. The west is also almost equal to a bit less than in central region. Okay, so this is the way you can analyze and understand your data in a better way. So I'll just also add this effects. I'll turn on the visual shadow. Okay, let me add a filter which will give me a better way to filter and sort my data. Okay, so I'll just say I'll add here item. Okay, so if you want to filter your data by item. Okay, so you can see here you can select, for example, pen, and you will only get the information about pen. Okay, so you can see here how many units of pen has been sold in east, then in central, then in other regions. Okay, so this is makes you a way to filter out your data. Correct? So you can go through all these settings and make your visual better. Also we have this card option that I'm going to add as a final value. So this one I'll put, let's say, total sales. Yeah, so you can see binder has, if we select only binder, so you can see we have almost like 9,580 amount for only binder. Okay, so this is the way we can work with visuals and give them a better look. You can also, we have some space here, so I'll quickly add one more filter that for let's say representative, so who has done what, right? So we can do that as well. So I think I have mentioned this before, that if the list is long in your filter, you can always select the search option and you can search through your items in your list. Okay, so again I'll just put a border to this. Yeah, okay, so, and you can also always give some kind of formatting and background to all these items. So as I was saying, you can directly save this in your online service. So let's say sales report, okay, final or anything. So when you save this, it is automatically available online and visible to anyone you want to share with. Okay, but this is a report, this is not a dashboard. Okay, if you want to create a dashboard from this report, you will have to do some further activities like pinning the visuals to dashboard. Okay, so I'm just waiting for this to be saved. The report has been saved here. So now you will have it as a report view. This is a report view, right? But again, if you want to make changes to this, you can click on edit and it will take you back to the editor. So now let me just quickly see. So here, if you want to share this with someone else, you can directly click on share and you will get an option to share with your colleagues or external people. Okay, you can also directly share this in chat and in Teams. Okay, so yeah, I'm getting some slowness here, but that depends on your internet connection. So as I said, yeah, so this you can this is your report. You can put the email address that you want to share with. You can put a message. You can click on send, or you can simply copy the link from here and you can send that link to anyone who you want to share with. Okay, so let me now quickly tell you like how we can create the dashboard from this, because again this is editable and a raw report. But then if you want to create a dashboard, so what you have to do, you have to select any visual and just click on pin visual. So it will take you to an option where you can select where you want to add. You want to add it to a new dashboard or you want to add to an existing. So let's say I want to add to a new dashboard. So my, let's say, technical lab, which is my channel name. So this is my dashboard, new dashboard. So I'll just say pin. Okay, so I have added this to my visual and I will select this. So now you see here that has been added. So now I'll select this, click on pin visual, and then we will say existing, and then we'll take the one that we created, right? So where is that? Is that gone? What was the name I gave? Existing, right? So okay, let me try again. So you just have to enter your dashboard name, technical lab, and then pin. Okay, so you can see here the US has been pinned to your dashboard. You can just click on go to dashboard and that will take you to your dashboard. So we have only added one item here. Okay, so let me quickly go to my report and add more visuals to the dashboard. Okay, so this is all online activity and you can access it from mobile. You just have to download the Power BI app and you can access this report from anywhere. Let me add this visual also to my existing report, which should be I'm not sure why it is not coming here. Okay, so it's not coming here, existing. Then I think it's only showing these 5 items here, but then it's not giving me that the one that was there that I created just now. Okay, so let me just add it to existing, then pin dashboard. Let me just add it to, okay, I added it that one. Then again I'll just click on this pin visual, then I'll say pin visual. So it may happen because of the slowness and all, right? So existing, and then what was that, report by job title. So I'm not sure where it is going. So you just have to select a dashboard here and then you can add it. Okay, so I'm just adding to sales order dash. Okay, then again I'll add this to sales order dash. Again going to this sales order dash, again going to this, existing sales order dash, then again this one, existing sales order dash. Okay, so we and also you should know that we cannot add filter or slices to the dashboard. So now that the visuals has been added to dashboard, just click on go to dashboard. It will take you to the newly created dashboard. Okay, so your report is ready and it is visible into your dashboard. So you can see here some of the visuals were already present, so we added this new items, this one and this one. Okay, and also we added this one. So again, now this is your final dashboard which is present and which is something which you can represent to your team or your manager or your colleagues. Okay, now the best part now comes here, that Power BI service gives you an option to ask question directly to your data model. So once you click on that ask question, it will prepare a Q&A model where you can ask question directly to your data model. So you can see here show all suggestions. So you can see, for example, most recent sales order or anything. Okay, so you can just do that and it will perform that operation, and you see you get a order by order date. Okay, so this is the way you can ask questions. For example, what is the highest sale? Okay, highest total, so highest total sales. So that based on that it will give you all the information that you have, right? So that's okay. And by, you can say item, if you do like this also, it will just give you this information by item. Okay, so this is how you can ask questions against your dashboard or against your data. So this is what I wanted to share in this tutorial, and I hope I have covered everything. And of course, yeah, so if you want to share this with people, you can click on share and you can do that. So as I was saying, you can also embed this report directly to a website. You just have to, when you click on this share, it will generate a code to paste in your what do you call your website. Okay, so now let me just I think from here you cannot do. You'll just, if I click on edit, okay, now it's a dashboard. So you just have to go to report, and then from there you have to click on this file, and you see embed report. So if you do this, you can get an option to embed this report. So you will get this link. You just copy this link, it will open a new page, and if you just this iframe, if you copy this and you can paste it into the code of the page. Okay, that way you can embed it to a website. Okay, so that's all in this tutorial, and I won't take much time. We'll create another tutorial for more details in Power BI. So if you find this useful, please share with your friends, and as I said, please subscribe to our channel. Thank you.